events like this create an environment within the urban environment where people can have a shared space. We want shared space out there, but for the time being, sometimes it's a little bit difficult to especially talk about faiths and beliefs in the public square. Here it can be done in a safe, shared environment.
Thank you very much.
I mean, we live in a multicultural hub these days, so you always need people that can bring people of different traditions together. And I think the Free Faith Forums have exemplified that by this exhibition.
Okay, thank you very much.
So I've worked for Three Faiths Forum for 5 years, and I can honestly say that the methods that we bring to young people to help them speak about things that are important to them, to speak about their own faiths and beliefs, are really unique and really needed in today's society, because young people often feel, oh, I can't talk about that, or religion, it's a bit off limits, or people judge me and think things about me that I can't justify myself. Like, I want the chance to be able to tell them who I am rather than let them judge me. So I think we're really filling a need for young people, but also as they grow up into adults, sort of taking away some of that fear that exists.
And with so much racism and anti-Semitism and non-understanding of other people's cultures, the Free Faith Forum work is never done, is it?
It never is done. We are in over 100 schools in the UK, but still that's a very small number when you think that there are young people going to school all over the country. And we're very much doing this in hyper-diverse London, where people are meeting each other all the time, but not necessarily having meaningful conversations. I think perhaps the next challenge will be to take this to rural areas where people aren't meeting each other at all, where they've never seen someone who's different to them, or there are very small pockets of communities who are different. So I think that there's always more to do, but I think we're making a really good start.
And the primary schools is one of the places to start, isn't it?
We work with some primary schools, linking them together, so say a Muslim primary school and a Jewish primary school, bringing them together through their teachers, their senior leaders, through their parents, trying to bring their kids together to have positive experiences of one another. But also, we tend to sort of target the secondary school age as well, because that's the time at which young people start to question a bit more who they are, and have their relationship with others becomes of primary concern as they grow into adults.
I think especially London, well, many of the cities in England are so diverse culturally, religiously, that it's so important to not only get on with people from different backgrounds, faiths to you, but also work together, collaborate, and we aim to form relationships between people across communities and faiths and beliefs. So I think the work they do is really crucial to the world.
I think it's important to highlight the diversity in this city and be able to portray it to people around.
Yeah.
And I think it helps people become more united with each other. I think it's important.
I think the Free Faith Forum do incredibly important work, because it's an opportunity for people from different faiths to actually come together. And as you can see today, it's not just about sitting down having cups of tea, but it's actually about sharing each other's culture, and actually the mixture of the cultures all together, because actually this is a lot of London culture. And London culture is about different faiths together. So that's why I think this is great. And so it's an opportunity to kind of just celebrate that diversity. So I think it's great.
established, was founded?
Well, it was founded 15 years ago, and I helped with Sir Sigmund Sternberg's Attila Badui. But the great thing recently is we moved much more into work with young people, and it's all a very creative exhibition.
Yes, we're performing tonight at this really, really interesting it's like a gallery, it's an exhibition of art, and I understand they're bringing together different types of faith, and some really interesting people here tonight. So myself, I'm involved in a musical project which involves myself working with some West African musicians, and I'm here with the singer Modi Toure. My name is Ramongus, and we're performing some material from a project that we've been working on for the last year. So it's going to be quite an unusual place for us to perform, but equally exciting and interesting.
It's great when so many cultures come together, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and for us, that's kind of what we're doing with our musical projects anyway. It's really sort of linking with other cultures, other, beliefs and, points of view, musical traditions, whatever. So that's, I think, something that can benefit, all of mankind.
I think even from the label of being the Abrahamic faiths, it shows more about our unity than our diversity, and especially during such politically charged times, I think it's definitely important for us to look at our shared heritage rather than that which separates us and makes us different, definitely.
From what I can see, it's making available to me, an Orthodox Jew from northwest London, who doesn't get about much. It's opening up different senses of community. When I talk about communities of sense, I'm talking about cultures on offer through their materiality. And though I can't explore their ideologies, I can get a sense of the social constructions and what brings us all together in this grand metropolis that is London.
Especially as British people, we can be quite awkward, can't we? We're, oh, what's he wearing on his head? Oh, why is she doing that? Oh, can I say that? I don't know. Or maybe I just won't say anything at all. And I think that there's that's one of the reasons why people say multiculturalism has run into problems, because actually people sort of live alongside each other but don't ask the questions and don't interact positively. So we need to create those spaces. Those places aren't going to come about overnight, just magically. We need to create those spaces for people to have dialogue and understand each other and actually do things together that they enjoy.
And a positive message for people watching this video?
Three Faiths Forum has given me 5 fantastic years. I hope it will give me a long time more of bringing people together, really seeing people express who they are and be passionate about understanding, education and getting rid of ignorance and fear.
It's nice because my dream is all the time is share my culture and let the people see how it's going on, how my culture is it. Yeah, it's nice. I like it.
Thank you very much.